Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to FTL, Faster Than Light. On the last run, we played as the Slug Cruiser B-type, and while it is true that this is the only ship remaining with which I need to defeat the Rebel flagship with the B-type layout in order to unlock the Crystal Cruiser, I'm not going to play it again just because I just played it. And I had a really good run with it, even though we didn't end up actually obtaining the victory. But I want to play as the Federation Cruiser C-type today. Now this ship is very interesting. We start with a human, 2 Zoltans, and a Mantis, which is very interesting. We have a teleporter, a clone bay, which is already powered up to level 2, which is amazing, and a very interesting premise to this ship. We have emergency respirators, so we can attack Rebel Autoscout ships very easily, or easily enough. We have 1 Mantis, 1 human, and 2 Zoltans, no weapons, and an alternative flak gun artillery beam here. This is the flak artillery. It fires 7 shots instead of the beam. It's cool because this takes down enemy shields, but it's also kind of bad because the beam pierces through enemy shields. This bounces off of them. But if you time your shots, your weapon fire with this flak artillery, you can end up doing some substantial damage to the enemy ship, more targeted, because you can let the flak artillery hit the shields, take down the shields, and then you hit the ship with whatever the hell you want. The real question is, how do you board? You have the teleporter, you have the 2nd level clone bay. Do you board with 2 Zoltans, or do you board with a Zoltan Mantis? The Zoltans, when they explode, they do 15 damage to enemy crew in the room on death. So if you have 2 Zoltans, they have 70 health, but when they die, they'll each do 15 health damage to the enemy, so you will do about 100 health to the enemy when your 2 Zoltans go aboard the enemy ship, fight, and die. So I don't know. This is interesting. I am not sure how this is going to go, but let's give it a shot. I think the first thing I want to do is get the Mantis and 1 of the Zoltans into the teleporter room, and we're going to board with a Mantis Zoltan. The Zoltan's going to die, he's going to explode, damage who's ever in the room with him, and hopefully this means that he kills the unit that the Mantis is fighting against. The Mantis can kill whoever the Zoltan was fighting against, and they will both, you know, if they both die, they'll just resurrect in the clone bay. We can just keep sending them over to kill enemy ships. We don't have any weapons, so we literally just have to board the enemy ships to death and just hope that we don't get hit in our clone bay. All right, I'm actually just gonna restart because I really don't care much to have a first beacon that is literally nothing except us just being boarded. That's kind of just dull, so I'm just gonna skip that encounter, choose not to do it, and then just wait. Wait here at these beacons. And I didn't get anything out of that beacon, but at least I don't have to deal with being boarded. I will definitely explore the asteroid field. We did take some damage. We've got some fires aboard our ship somewhere. I don't know where, but that's okay. Let's just open the doors. Ah, there's the fire. I knew it was somewhere. We could hear it. Taking 5 points of hull damage right off the bat is kind of annoying and lame, but I'll accept it. I'll accept it. There's nothing really I could do about that. Interesting, I do have enough power to actually put everything online. I didn't think about that. It's very nice, though. It's nice because I don't have to micro the power. The only thing is that if we teleport on board an enemy ship, take them from the planet where they're from, 21 scrap. Okay. I was hoping we could get a crew member out of that. If I teleport aboard the enemy ship, the teleporter is going to lose power, and I'm not sure how that's going to affect it at all, but hopefully it doesn't affect it negatively. And this is kind of garbage. We've gotten pretty much no combat encounters at all so far. Finally got one. Board the enemies in the piloting room, and it's just a couple of NGs. This should be an easy encounter for us to win with, even though we will probably take some damage from the missile launcher and the laser. Yeah, teleporter is now destroyed. Flak gun's not going to get charged before it fires, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I do need to worry about the Oh, just freaking stop shooting my teleporter. I do need to worry about the artillery beam. If I board the enemy ship and the artillery beam, not artillery beam, the flak artillery, if it fires, it might kill my crew. Hopefully that doesn't actually matter though, because we do have the clone bay, and if our crew dies, I'll just come back to life. Hopefully it's not even going to be an issue. But, oh, and also because we have the second level clone bay, we also heal much more quickly, which is very nice. I can beam over with a Zoltan plus a Mantis, and that's an anti-personnel drone. I knew it was going to be an anti-personnel drone. The cool thing about this encounter, though, is that since they... Fuck Christ. Remove the Zoltan from the room, and then we lost power to the system. Because we don't have... Or because they can't hurt me at all, I can just send over all of my crew repeatedly and just kill them one at a time. It doesn't really matter that much if we lose our crew, if they die, as long as we just make progress, constantly kill one of their units repeatedly, and eventually we will make it. But yeah, that was so dumb of me. I moved the Zoltan out of the shield room, shields went down, and we took 2 points of hull damage. I should have been able to predict that and stop it, but whatever. I don't really mind if our human dies, but if I can avoid it, I'd rather avoid it. There we go, we get a laser charger. That's very nice. We get an actual gun now. So we can, if we want to, use this instead of boarding in order to take down an enemy ship. We will need some more weapons power though, and it is 40 scrap to upgrade it once because it is a weak system. I think first though, we're gonna go for the shield system so that we can kill enemy ships a little bit more safely. We can, oh, this is low power. You know, in a situation like this, if they had both of their guns operational, I could just put all the power into my shield system and then not worry about it at all, because we would not take any damage from the encounter. They do not have any boarding drones or anything like that, so I can just board them and be perfectly fine about it. So we're gonna board them in the piloting room because there's always going to be a pilot in here. They have a couple of humans. My Zoltan will die, but honestly, that's fine. Like, who cares? Like, if he dies, he explodes, does damage to the enemies in the room, kills one of them, kills two of them maybe, and then, yeah, just kind of suicide bombs them. We can just send over some more people. Slowly destroy their ship, and the big piss off about having the clone bay is that we're not going to get a lot of crew training and experience because we have to keep our crew alive. Whenever they die, they're going to lose experience, so it's going to be difficult to actually gain crew levels. Banks is still at 0, Nellis is at 2, but he's half dead. Declan's at 1, and Kletskin is at 2. But we're not going to get... We are going to get higher, but we're going to get higher levels much more slowly than if we just had a medbay and we could bring our crew back to get them healed up. It's going to be not difficult, it's going to be interesting. It's going to take a while to get people leveled up. Oh, I would definitely love to get a Mantis, but unfortunately I don't have the scrap for it. But that's okay. That is all right. We just jump through the nebula, see what we can find. Hey, just free intruders. That's kind of terrible. They are in the door room as well, which I do not appreciate. There's only 2 invaders though, so my Mantis and the Zoltan, they're both gonna die, but then they'll come back at full health for the next encounter. It kind of sucks that they're gonna lose, you know, their training experience, but that's kind of the nature of the beast when you have a clone bay. At least Declan and Kletskin can get some training. Alright, everyone go back to your rooms. We gotta wait for everyone to come back to life. And when the Zoltans die, we do kind of have a little bit of a power problem. In fact, let's get the oxygen turned on while we wait. Everyone go back to your rooms. Make sure the shields are powered up. That's kind of the most important thing. And the artillery flak isn't really all that necessary. It's not all that important for us because we're not going to be killing ships. We're going to be killing crew and getting scrap rewards from it most of the time. This is a situation where I definitely like having more than 1 bar of shields, but I think we can take out the enemy weapon systems before they can damage me. Also, my crew, they do have emergency respirators. They're going to take less damage from the low oxygen. That means they're going to be almost assuredly able to destroy the weapon system entirely, because they're not going to take very much damage at all. Actually, I can't get the charge laser online, so I might just end up using the artillery flak. Alternatively, I could just keep boarding with these guys. They're going to get combat experience from destroying the systems, more so than they lose from being resurrected. So it might just be best just to have them constantly board destroy systems. You know, Nellis has 2 combat potential right now, and he's going to resurrect with 1, I believe? Yeah, I think they lose 1 combat. So I can keep boarding, keep getting them trained up, and this is actually training them up because they can kill more than 2 systems while they are over on the enemy ship. So we board again. Banks has 2, Nellis has 1. They should gain combat experience from this overall, even though it might take a while. Every time they break the system, not even into the red, every time they just break 1 bar of the system power, they gain combat experience. So Banks is now 3, Nellis is now 2, so they both gained 1 point. Nellis is 3, so he's gained 2 points, so even if he resurrects, he'll just lose 1 point from it. And he gained another one, so he's gained effectively 2 combat potential, 2 combat experience points, whatever you want to call it, just by boarding and letting them deal with this ship. I can't use the charge laser. I could use the flak artillery. I don't want to, and the reason why I don't want to is just because this is actually more useful. Destroying the systems does give me experience on these guys, and I want them to be experienced if I can make that happen, so let's do it. I mean, the flak would almost certainly tear the ship up. I mean, that's just no question, really. But this is working fine. This is working. They're destroying it, gaining training. I could send over the Zoltan and human aboard my ship. We're gonna have to do that at some point, sooner or later, because they only have 1 hull integrity left. Let's just send over Banks. I think Banks can do it on his own. He essentially has 140 HP because of the emergency respirators, and Zoltans don't have any combat debuffs other than their low health, so as long as he destroys the weapon system, he will resurrect. Good. Destroyed the ship. Nellis, it didn't die. I didn't want to send them both over because the ship was almost dead and only had 1 HP remaining, so why why do that? Why do that? Let's not do that. What I should do, though, is get the charge laser online so that I can kill ships like that in the future without having to constantly send my crew over. Single beam drone plus a single missile launcher means I only need 1 bar of shields. I can power up the artillery gun. They're not going to really board me. Let's board them. They do not have an anti-personnel drone. Lovely. So we will be able to kill their crew. Banks might die. That's okay. If he dies, that's fine. And the shields being hit is actually fine as well, because it doesn't matter if our shields are slightly depowered. Yeah, Zoltan's gonna die, but in his death explosion, he is going to destroy the, Don't depower the shields. In his death, he will just kill the other human in there. And I am gonna send over my other crew because we need to kill this remaining human. Oh, just go die. It means we're gonna get hit with a missile, but I think it had to happen because otherwise we would just be waiting for everyone to come back to life. Be, aggressive about it, I think. That's probably the best action. Maybe not. It worked, though. We got hit for a few points of hull damage, but that's okay. At some point or another, we're gonna have to find a store, though. I might as well try to have Declan and Kletskin get the repairing, because ideally, they're gonna be staying in the piloting room and the engines forever, pretty much. Oh, excuse me, I was waiting for it. And the reason I say they're going to stay in the rooms forever is because if we get more crew, more Mantises, some Rockmen, they're going to be the boarders, and Banks and Nellis, they're going to be the backup boarders. Declan and Kletskin. I need to keep them alive so that they can get training on dodging. We will accept their offer, destroy the ship, and... Oh crap, what was it? What was it? Were we supposed to kill them or not? I don't remember. You know what? Just make sure you don't kill them. I think it was make sure you don't kill them. Which is awkward because I have to kill them. Whatever, we'll see. We shall see. It was definitely don't kill them all. But I have to kill them all because they've got this stupid missile launcher, and I can't really do anything about it. Yeah, okay. That was the event that I thought it was. Well, we got some scrap out of it. I think you do get like a weapon out of this if you don't kill them, but whatever. I probably should have just took the damage on the chin. It doesn't matter, it's too late, let's jump. I can go to 2 more beacons before the exit. We have the second bar of shields. We have 58 scrap. I will attack the slaver scum. Ooh, now this is interesting. I think I'm gonna buy the Rockman. If I attack the slaver, I'm gonna have to wait until the flak fires. That's 40 seconds. They're gonna have the chain laser fire. They have an ion weapon as well, mind control. All just very annoying things to deal with. But a Rockman would be a good addition to my ship because I can use him as another boarder. So let's do it. They have a lot of health. Rock people, 150 HP. They don't explode into a fiery ball of explosion, but it means that I can also use Banks as more power. I can put him in the shield room, and then we have some additional power that we can spread out across our ship. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I am okay with this. It also means that if we find a fire-based weapon, we might be able to... I don't care. We might be able to... if we find a fire-based weapon, we might be able to use the Rockman to kill ships much more quickly based on the fact that they can keep entire rooms destroyed via the fire. Rockman, Mantis, they're going to be destroying the weapon system, then move over to the mind control system because that's just very annoying to deal with. Let's double power the cloaking or the clone bay system because why not? Let's get that powered up. It doesn't matter if anyone mind controls my shield personnel or engine personnel. If they mind control the pilot, that's going to be a problem. If they mind control either of my crew aboard their ship, that's going to be a problem. That's why I'm trying to destroy the piloting system. Or not piloting system, mind control system. God, language today. Might as well get the flak gun powered up. Maybe we can use it to kill the enemy ship. Dang Rockman, he brought the system back online before he died. Mind control system, that is. Alright, engine personnel's mind control, that's perfect. He's going to destroy the system 1 bar, and then he will be coming back to life. Actually, he might destroy the system more than that, but if we are attacking the mind control system aboard the enemy ship, then hopefully, yeah, hopefully it's just going to wear off sooner. Level 1 mind control is fine. Level 2 mind control, I think is fine, but I could be wrong about that. Whatever, it's already offline. Our crew are going to die. That's kind of the point of them boarding the ship. We're going to see the flak artillery in action finally. Fires 7 shots. It's not a very good alternate weapon to have, but it's fine. The problem is that it's basically a flak gun Mark II that takes 4 power to use just like a flak gun Mark II. Flak gun Mark II only takes 3 power, so if you just had a flak gun Mark II, you'd have this. It is nice because you can have, you know, maximum weapons and this at the same time, but that's going to take a while to get, you know, powered up fully. It's going to take a while to get the scrap and the equipment necessary to do that. But if you can do it, hey, maybe it's a good thing. I'm going to go up. Yeah, I'm going to go up. They're both NG controlled, but then we have red, red, purple, red, red, end of the game. So let's just visit as many red beacons as we can, because combat is what we are good at. We can just board infinitely, pretty much. There are a few things that I do want to pick up, though. I do definitely want some sort of missile defense, so that's why I'm kind of saving my scrap right now. I want to be able to buy either a drone control system with a defense drone or a cloak. However, if I can't do that, I would also like to pick up something like a sensors, perfect. Something like a mind control system that would make invading ships much more easy, because then I could mind control one of the enemy crew, and then they could do my bidding for me. I kind of don't want to take out their basic laser, because I can get training off of it, but we're gonna do it anyways, just because my crew are here. And we're just gonna use the flak probably to kill this ship. My crew is gonna come back to life, but it's gonna take them a while. I mean, I want you to die so that... Oh, right, we gotta power this up. I want you to die so that you can come back with full health, so I am just gonna let them die. Wait for the flak to go. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nathan. Oh, if only they repaired it sooner. And the big problem with the flak also is that all the shots may not hit, because as you saw, there was a certain few shots that were kind of going around the rooms where they were targeted at, and if they missed, then obviously they would not be able to deal damage. But this will destroy the ship. The Mantis and the Rockman will share a couple of experience points and then die, but then that's a net 0. A net no change, but I just don't want to wait for the flak gun to finish killing them, so we're just going to do it like this. They're going to come back to life, and we're going to wait for them. Because if we don't, we're just going to have to wait for them anyways on the next beacons. Let's wait now. 72 scrap. I don't really want to buy anything. I could get a charge laser, but I don't need to. If we come across Rebel Autoscout ships, we can super easily take them out. We just board into the weapons room and take out their weapons, their capability of making war. If we come across enemy ships, we just board with a Mantis and a Rockman, and we just wreak havoc from their insides. There's no reason necessary to spend scrap right now, except for missile defense and for upgrading ourselves. Alright, we'll attack the Zoltan. He will explode and deal some damage to the Mantis and the Rockman, but hopefully they will survive. And, you know, one Zoltan, one NG is not enough to stop me at this point. Ooh, luckily we dodged one of the flak shots. Good, and we picked up 23 scrap. And the big thing that I haven't mentioned is that because we're doing, or maybe I mentioned it, is because we're doing this boarding, ideally we're going to be picking up a lot of scrap rewards, a lot of, you know, excess crew members, a lot of maybe free weapons, a lot of fuel. And hopefully this means we're going to have to spend less scrap at the store for those things. And ideally, I will pay 8 scrap for a door system upgrade. That is fine. And ideally, we will just be able to kind of gain a little bit of extra stuff here and there, and eventually we will be able to, hopefully, you know, be better off than we would without this teleporting thing. You know, if I destroy ships, that's loot that's being destroyed, pretty much. Alright. Come on, more combat. Hold on, let us try to purge the system code or attack the NG. I mean, we probably want to attack the NG, because if you try to purge the system code, then your systems go offline for the fight. But if you attack them, you attack them. So we're just going to attack them. You know, that might not be the moral option, but it's the correct option, because the other option makes your ship wounded for the fight. We're just going to board them immediately. They're hacking weapons. Perfect. A couple of NG are not going to survive this combat. And the ion weapon is something that I'm going to have to try to dodge, but I don't think I necessarily need to worry about that, because if our shields are ionized, I can just move both Zoltans into the shield room, and then they can't hurt me, because my shields can't be ionized through Zoltan. So, like right now, boom, I've been ionized, but I still have the Zoltan power in the shield room. I mean, I still have to wait for the shields to come back online. I can't put power into it, but just by having Zoltans in the shield room, you get shield power if you have 2 of them. So that's pretty nice. There is a store. I would like to go to said store, but it's going to be close. I would like to go to the store with 150 scrap, because if I do, I might be able to buy a cloaking system, which would give me missile defense. We don't, but we do have 2 system repair drones that we can sell. So we're gonna sell both of them. Chain laser, I don't like it. It fires way too slowly for my taste. Charge laser is technically better, until it gets its maximum charge cap, in which case the chain laser is better, but it takes a while. Scrap recovery arm is an instant purchase. NG could be an instant purchase. I might want to pick up another Zoltan, but I might just upgrade my ship and worry about fuel right now. So we will buy fuel, repair up, and there's nothing else to buy here, so I think I might just skip and close and jump ahead. Ooh, we can go to a couple more beacons before we leave the sector. Do we want to? I don't know. I can go to 2 more beacons and then the exit. It's going to be very, very, very risky. But I think it's worth it. Let's risk it. Let's put our entire run on this exit Rebel flagship fight that we're going to have. Because that's pretty much what we're doing. A couple of NGs and more Zoltans should be easy. Two laser shots will just not be able to pierce my shields, and the bomb doesn't do hull damage, so I don't worry about it all that much. Okay, so I am immediately extremely happy I decided to make the decision to come here, because we picked up a mother effin' chain Vulcan. Hell to the yes, this weapon is amazing. If we had a weapon pre-igniter, it would be the best thing in the world. We don't, but now all we have to do is survive, and if we can survive, oh, I should have upgraded my ship before I came here. Dang it, Bobby. Okay, my crew is probably going to die. They do have that Zoltan, so the Zoltan's probably going to explode and kill my Mantis. That's fine. We're going to take some damage from this encounter, I believe, because this is kind of a difficult encounter, but we got enough dodges. We got a lot of dodges. The NG is going to kill both the Mantis and the Rockman. How crazy is that? I need to send people over, so, you know, Banks, you gotta go over and finish the job. I'll depower the O2 to make this work. Get in there. Kill him. I don't care if the Rockman dies, but we gotta kill this this NG. There we go. Okay, we got hit for like 1 point of damage. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Gotta wait for the teleporter to come back online, and the teleporter is also wounded. Gotcha. Not the teleporter. Our ship is wounded, but not the teleporter. Teleporter just has to come back off a cooldown. All right, Rockman has 6 HP. He's gonna die. He's gotta die because on the next beacon, we have to be at our strongest. I gotcha. Thanks for warning me, but I gotcha. Okay, everyone's in the rooms. We're gonna be boarded. We don't need to kill the enemy ship, we just have to survive. So my crew is going to get ready to just F with the enemy when they board us. Rockman's gonna stay in the teleporter, Mantis is gonna be on the doors. If they board me in a side room, I can just vent them. If they board me in the middle, I'll just send all of my crew to fight them. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be very tricky. I could go to 1 more beacon, but then I'd have to backtrack through 2 beacons, and I don't think I want to do that. We're just gonna make our way through the exit. We will get hit by the ASB almost assuredly. They've got a lot of weapons. Let's see what happens. Let's get the flak going. We're gonna need it, I think. It can't hurt. It's only gonna help. And this is what I meant by venting. We're gonna vent this guy, and we're going to board them with our crew. Maybe kill them, maybe stop them, I don't know, but we gotta do something, right? Yes. I can bring them back in a minute. Unless the system gets destroyed. If the system gets destroyed, my crew will just die aboard the enemy ship, and then we'll leave. Gotcha. Let's go. Kill as many of them as possible. Vent the ship. Maybe just open all these doors, vent the entire back half of the ship. Turn on the oxygen now that it's been vented. We lost the flak gun, we lost piloting. That's dangerous, that's gotta be fixed. We gotta get the piloting system back, because that gives us dodge chance against ASB. Okay, they beamed their crewman back. I might be able to kill their entire ship though, just with my crew. That's probably gonna hit shields. That's really freaking bad. Holy crap. We gotta kill them. We just gotta kill them. Their guns will eat me apart unless I destroy their ship right now. Fuck, no. Draw them out into the shield room. Draw them out into the shield room. I gotta abandon the piloting system, as much as that sucks. We gotta get the shields repaired. Okay, pilot, get back in the piloting room, get the FTL drive charged up. I think the ship is dead. Yeah, okay, so we're not gonna take any more damage from their weapons, but the ASB the ASB is gonna land, that's fine. We gotta get the teleporter repaired so we can retrieve our crew. This is fine, this is fine. No one's dead, so the cloning system being offline doesn't matter. Jump ahead to the pirate controlled sector. Why pirates? Because pirates means, pirates, I should have actually probably just repaired the clone system, but whatever. Pirates means the possibility of slaves, and slaves means more crew. Okay, you guys get that fixed up. We'll get the door system fixed up. Oxygen is pumping through the ship. That's fine. We gotta get the clone system online, but there's a breach in the room. That makes it very dangerous because we could lose crew trying to get it repaired. So what we're going to do is instead get the sensors online. And with the sensors, I can see inside the room. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone in the room to get it repaired at the same time. Once I get oxygen through the ship, I'm gonna open all doors. The oxygen will flow into the room, and the oxygen flowing into the room will cause the O2 levels to not be in the red, I think. I think we can do this with level 1 oxygen. I know you can do it with level 2, but I think you can do it with level 1. All right, so give it a second. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Come on. O2 on the ship is falling. Okay, so you can't do it. That's fine. We're just going to get our crew in there to get it repaired ASAP then. And we can repair it. We'll take some damage, but whatever. Open all doors. Oxygen's coming back. We'll get it repaired. I wanted to try to keep my crew as healthy as possible, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I still think it was worth it picking this weapon up, because this is like a 120 scrap gun that we have here. One of the best guns in the game. And we picked it up for free. We took like 13 points of hull damage, which is kind of ridiculous, but we're alive. We're alive. We can make this work. With 109 scrap, I definitely want to get something else. I think saving scrap for fuel repairs and missile defense is probably the best option though, so I am going to save scrap. As much as I want to spend it, I still think saving it is the best option, and we're going to be fine here. We're not going to take any damage. We will be able to take out their weapon system. Our crew will die, but we'll be able to take it down 1 or 2 levels. This is good. This is good. Rockman can finish the job. Yeah, I know. It doesn't really matter if our crew dies, because again, we're just going to beam them over. They're going to kill the system, gain experience from the act of killing the system. The ion bomb is troubling. It's troubling because it could destroy, or it could land in the clone bay, and as a result, kill my crew, who are dead. So that could have been disastrous. It luckily wasn't, but I'm gonna wait until the ion bomb fires again and then beam over, and then hopefully we can make this work. Okay, empty room, so we board in the weapons room. Hopefully we can take the ion bomb offline, because that's very dangerous, it being there. I can beam my crew back after it fires next, but you can't do that if you don't have emergency respirators. You have to have emergency respirators to recover your crew. I think it's also 1 power, so we're gonna have to destroy the system entirely. Okay, it missed. And it is now destroyed. Perfect. So now we go after, piloting at shields because it's closer. The flak gun will fire, do a lot of damage to the ship, maybe destroy it. This is good. This is good. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, the bomb is back. Bomb is back. The bomb is back, so you know what? I'm actually going to recover my Rockman just in case they bombed my cloning bay, and I am going to beam aboard their ship with the Mantis and the Rockman in a minute, and I'm going to destroy the ship by destroying the weapon system again. I'm not even going to wait for the flak. Alright, this is fine. It's going to take that gun a long time to recharge. We will be able to kill them. Rockman's going to die, but Mantis can do it on his own if he has to. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There we go. Ooh, the thing is that even if I upgraded the clone bay, that would not save me against the ion bomb, because it does 4 ion damage. It would protect me against a small bomb, against, maybe a fire that started in the room. It would not protect me against a breaching bomb, but I don't think the enemy ships can have breaching bombs. It's just a bad situation with this clone bay. I need to get the backup DNA bank, but it's something that I can't control. I just have to pick it up and luckily pick it up. I just have to find it. I think I'm gonna get... I think I'm going to pick up... I'm gonna pick up the clone bay upgrade and 2 engine and 2 reactor power. And I know I said I wanted to get some missile defense, and I still do, but I think it's important to make sure our crew doesn't die. And the engines are nice because it gives us more of a dodge chance. All right, take out the ion weapon. That's probably top priority here. Ooh, 1 ion shot is coming in. It did land. As long as we can take out the ion system before it fired again, we were going to be fine. I could have sent in my Zoltan into the shield room, but it wouldn't help without there being more damage to my ship. It doesn't help if I only get hit for 1 ion damage and I only have 2 Zoltans in this situation. I would have to have 4 Zoltans in order to protect myself against any ion damage against a ship. Alright, Cologne Bay can get powered up. I might as well keep the engines powered because we can get training from dodging missiles. Or not missiles, asteroids. The good thing about that is that it means that we can kind of stay here and just train up a little bit. Flak gun fired, didn't kill him. I may or may not want to send over the Mantis. You know what, I'm not going to. This ship is dead. The asteroids are going to kill him very easily. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. A lot of scrap. Everyone's back up to full health. Nathan is almost max level. Nellis is almost max level. If I can get some more kills and keep them alive, that would be great. It'd be great. Let's keep jumping. Saving scrap. At this point, I do need to get some sort of missile defense. 32% dodge chance is not that bad, though. It's not that bad. A human and rock. No, NG. Excellent. We will be able to kill them very easily. In fact, I'm going to micro this slightly just so that the Mantis is attacking the NG because he's already... Mantis is already taking a little bit of damage. 1 small bomb I don't care about. Rockman is now max level. There's another NG. He's not going to have a good time. Don't need the flak gun. Flak gun just takes so long to fire. And we also lost oxygen for a second there. It's annoying, but we can deal with it. We can deal with it by just having the Rockman do it. He's made of rocks. Who cares about fire when you're a Rockman? So he'll put out the fires. Then we'll send Banks in there to help with the repairs, because Banks needs to stay aboard the ship. Actually, we're going to send the human for the repairs, because the human needs to get trained on repairing so that he can repair the piloting system if it ever goes offline. That's my thinking about it anyways. He's also the he requires the less repair points to level up. Zoltans require 18, he requires 16, so why not give it to him? 56 scrap. Pirate-controlled sector means there's probably only going to be one store, maybe more than one, but I'm not entirely sure how that works. They have a teleporter, so I'm going to wait for them to beam over my ship, turn off the oxygen. Just a Rockman, and he's trying to go into the O2 room. Perfect. Let's vent him behind himself, vent him in front of himself, and... You know what, let's just vent him behind himself. I just want to delay him right now. Okay, the flat gun does bother me, but hopefully our dodge chance is enough that we can get one miss out of every bit of combat here. Our Mantis is probably gonna die. Yeah, Mantis is dead. I do want to kill their other Mantis, but actually I don't want to now that I think about it. I just want to kill the crew one at a time, and then send everyone over so that they can attack their clone bay at the same moment. I think that's how I want to do this. Rockman doesn't know where to go. He's slowly suffocating. He'll beam back aboard his ship at some point. And luckily we haven't taken any damage yet. We've been pretty good about our dodge chances. We do need to send some crew over, you know, quickly, so that we can finish killing them off. Oh, we did get hit for 1 point. Okay, Rockman's got to come back to life. I've got to send him over. They can kill the enemy crew, but I don't know if they can kill the enemy crew and destroy the clone system at the same time. We're going to do it anyways, because it's got to happen. Mantis number 1 is dead. Rockman number 1 is, Rockman number 1 is dead. And then Mantis is dead. Unfortunately, we didn't hit their weapon systems. That's unfortunate. Oxygen is powered up. Let's get the doors open. Mantis is back to life. The clone base system is getting wounded. Very slowly. It might work. It might work if I send over some additional crew members. So you know what? We're going to send over Zoltan Man. He's going to go into their shield room, keep them busy while we destroy the clone bay. There we go. That worked. Now Rockman can finish off the job. Actually, Mantis can finish off the job because he needs more training, even though he's probably going to die. That's fine. Get that powered up. Good, good. 5 hull points repaired. Perfect. That's actually exactly what I needed because I had taken some damage there. Okay, awkward fight. What does this tell me we need? This tells me we need a way of actually taking out the enemy weapon system. In our situation, I think the best way of doing that is a bomb, because we do not have the scrap necessary to get the Vulcan online. We don't have the scrap or the charge laser is worthless because the enemies have more than 2 bars of shields, or 2 bars of shields, as the case is right now. We need some way of taking out enemy weapons, or cloaking, or getting more shields, or something. How are we going to do that? What are we going to do? I don't know. Let's get piloting and sensors so we can see aboard the enemy ship. And keep jumping. Hopefully we can find a store in this sector and buy something like a drone control system. I would love it. Okay, no engines means that Declan can go do something else if he needs to. Yeah. So, we're gonna board... They're gonna board me. Declan and Banks can attack the Mantis. I've got excess power, so I don't need to worry about power. They might not be able to kill the Mantis, but I can beam them over when I need, when the cooldown on the teleporter ends, and then maybe we can deal with this ship. I don't like their double heavy laser because it's going to do 2 damage every time it lands, and the fact that it hit our shield system is extremely troubling. I think I have to try to go hard on the enemy ship here. Oh yes, we killed him. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. I was going to go heavy on the boarding, send over both the Zoltans. Hopefully we can destroy the enemy Clone Bay and the crew, but we managed to do it with just the Rockman and the Mantis, which is very lucky, I think, very lucky. 72 scrap. Let's go into the nebula. Trade 3 missiles for 7 fuel. I will make that trade, even though it doesn't help me all that much. Fuel is very important, and I don't have a missile weapon, so we're fine. 40 scrap for a Mantis seems good, but I think I'm just gonna attack. They have a med bay. So you know what? I think I might just buy the Mantis. I can't attack them because they have a med bay. Med bay is going to make it all but impossible to actually kill the enemy ship. So level 1 med bay, maybe I could do it if they only have 1 crew member, but they're probably not going to have only 1 crew member. It's going to take me 20 seconds to get the teleporter recharged to send over, you know, another Zoltan or something. I need repairs, I need missile defense, but a cheap Mantis is pretty good. Normally it's what, 55 scrap? Maybe it's 45, I don't know. I could ignore them. I think I'm going to ignore them. I can't attack them, they have a med bay, I have no way of disabling enemy med bays. And that's a very big shame because I want to attack them. The whole point, well, not the whole point, but one point of coming to the system was destroying slaver ships and getting crew out of it, but I can't. I need some way of destroying medbays. I need a hacking system or a mind control system. I need something else. I need more. That's what it comes down to. It just comes down to I need more. I need more stuff. I can go to a couple more beacons before going to the store. We can see if we can purchase something there. This sucks. I'll just be straight about you. This sucks. I have to wait 40 seconds for the flak gun to fire before I can do anything against a ship. It's kind of bullshit. I guess we just hope that we can dodge the lasers when they come in. It'll hit the shield system anyways. How bullshit is that? I can't dodge it this time. I'm just gonna have to let it go. 40% dodge chance is enough. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. They have a med bay, but it's also 2 NGs, and I think that kind of gives me the advantage. I can beam into their weapons room and destroy it. I wish that ships that like this gave you the Zoltan shield bypass, because situations like this is basically impossible. Impossible for right now, anyways. Come on, flak. All shots have to hit. Well, all shots don't have to hit, but enough have to hit to take down the enemy super shield. Otherwise, we just have to wait here. Well, this sucks. Maybe I should have gotten that charge laser online a long time ago, huh? Yeah, that would have been good. I can micro the power at this point, though, which is kind of nice. That shot missed anyways, and it was aiming for the shield system, so I'm glad it missed. I don't want to leave because I want to destroy the ship. This is an easy-ish ship to destroy if I can get aboard. I just can't get aboard. And at this point, the shields are coming back online before the laser hits anyway, so I'm not even worrying about depowering the shields. I think we took the damage we're going to take. Come on. Thank you. And you hit the weapon system. Thank you. Okay, now at this point, we are going to send over the Zoltans, I think. We do need to take down this ship. And that's how we're going to do it, I think. Shields is more important than engines. I should have just made sure that the power was appropriate. That's okay. We don't need to worry about dodge chance, but I'm still gonna just stick with where we are anyways. Looks like it's a level 1 medbay. That's okay. We're gonna go into the shield room. And when the NGs come and fight me, I'm going to leave the shield room, go into the medbay, and hopefully destroy the medbay system. If we don't, we don't. Hopefully we do, though. If we don't, hopefully we can just destroy the NGs one at a time when they walk into the medbay. And that's exactly what happened. So now they can come out, kill the NG. He's dead. That wasn't too bad. We got hit for a couple of points of damage, I think. Maybe just the one. And it kind of just had to happen because we had to wait so freaking long. I do want to go to the store, though. So let's go to the store. Maybe buy something. Maybe upgrade the ship. I don't know. Halberd beam would be nice. Heavy laser would be nice. Cloaking is what I want. I can't afford it. I would like to get missile defense, but I can't afford it at this point. I could sell the Vulcan. It's a 95 scrap weapon. But we gotta heal. We gotta heal, so I think we heal. I think we buy the backup battery, and that's it. Backup battery is super cheap. We could get an ion blast for 1 weapon power and 30 scrap. That's not too bad. What else would we upgrade? I think the other thing we can do is save scrap and then upgrade the weapon system. I think that's what I'm going to do. Against super shields, we need another gun. It sucks that I couldn't buy a cloak or a drone control system. I just don't have the scrap for it to buy the cloak anyways. I have to keep upgrading myself, otherwise we're just not going to make any progress. And these guys have a medbay as well. How are we going to deal with this? Because these are NG, Zoltan, Zoltan. I don't know. I mean, I guess we just board them. Board them in the cloaking room? Stop them from cloaking? O2, take out their oxygen system and kill them from the inside out? I don't know. Hopefully we can dodge enough shots. We did repair enough that even if we get hit a few times, we should be fine. But I think I'm just gonna have to send over the Zoltans again. Yeah. I think barring everything else, I just have to send over Zoltans. It's gonna cut into our dodge chance, but I think it's gotta happen. We board into the weapons room, we take out their weapons. One of the Zoltans is dead, which is very nice. I gotta sneeze again. Excuse me. I think we just kill him. We just try to kill him as best as we can in the weapons room. You know what? No. Go destroy their medbay while they're busy. NG will come in, we can kill the NG. No, we can't. So you know what? Destroy the weapon system. Just destroy the ship from the inside out, basically. It doesn't matter how we do it, just as long as we do it. Not enough power for the teleporter, it's fine. Zoltan did die, NG ran out of the room. I think we can kill him, though. I don't think they have a second level medbay. Yeah, we're making progress. He'll die. It'll take a minute. We get an ion stunner. So I'm very glad I didn't buy the ion weapon before, because now we basically have one for free. Takes slightly longer to charge, but 2 seconds longer to charge isn't why I would rather have the other weapon. It's just I need a gun. This is nice because it does stun crew in the shield room if we do end up using it. Got hit for 1 hull point. That is okay. We will intervene. I should have waited for the teleporter to come back online. That was so dumb of me. We are probably going to get hit by this missile. And it's entirely my fault. Yep. I should have waited for my teleporter to come back online. I was an idiot. I can destroy the weapon system, so let's do that first. Yeah, you need to come back to life. I know, I know. Klutzkin and Declan both have maximum training, so I don't need to worry so much about the power in the engine system. I can kind of hold off on what we're doing here. Ion Stunner! Ion Stunner, Ion Stunner. I don't think there's any reason to keep it. We're just gonna wait for the Rockman to send them both over at the same time. At this point, I just gotta kill them, you know? And this is how I'm gonna kill them. Wait for the flak gun to fire, board them, destroy their ship systems from the inside out. So go into the shield room, I guess, because I can walk between the shield room and the engines and just go to town. My crew will die, and they're not gonna have full combat training when they come back to life, but that's okay. It's pretty much just gotta happen. Okay, they do have the single heavy laser online. They don't have the Artemis online, which is good. I think it does require 2 power on enemy ships, so as long as we keep focusing down the weapon system, we should be able to do this without taking damage anymore anyways. If I had waited for my teleporter, maybe I could have stopped their missile from firing to begin with, but I obviously, again, forgot and left before it was back online. That's okay, it's okay. Flak is ready to fire. The flak could kill them, which is fine with me. All right, I'm okay with that. Kill them. We can augment advanced FTL navigation. Allows you to backtrack, going back to a previously explored beacon regardless of how many jumps away it is. It's pretty bad. There is extremely few situations in which it is valuable. However, one situation in which it is valuable is exploring the end of a sector and sneaking past the rebels, because you can explore a lot of beacons to the right side of the exit, and even if you don't have a path to the exit, you can just go back to the exit if you've been there already. So it does have its uses, even though those uses may be not very useful. I have the backup battery. I don't need to worry about micromanaging my power as much. I need to internalize that. And I also need to get the charge laser online. I don't know why I haven't done that yet, but I definitely should have. We're going to attack them in the weapons room, because why not? They're boarding us. Ooh, this is scary. It's a boarding drone in the cloning system. That's scary, actually. That's legitimately scary. You guys go in here. I did want them to split around, so I'm glad that they did that. This is legitimately scary. We could lose our entire ship here, or we could lose our boarding squad anyways. I don't think we're gonna lose the entire ship. I definitely need to stop this boarding drone. How are we gonna do that? Throw bodies at him? Like throw banks at him? The enemy ship can't hurt me. So you know what? Let's throw 3 bodies at him. Let's depower the engines. We don't need engine power at all. And let's just throw bodies at him. Stop him from destroying the system. Even if, you know, one of our crew dies, Banks, you know, he's the shield personnel. He doesn't matter as much as the engines or piloting. So we're just going to, you know, bust this guy's head in and then immediately teleport over to the enemy ship, because we have to destroy the enemy ship very quickly. That's the way I think we should do this. So we board them in their drone room, because we do need to destroy this repair drone, so it can't bring the system online. Then we go into the shield room. It's fine, it doesn't matter if you die. We keep their crew busy, and by keeping their crew busy in the shield room, we can destroy the cloning system. Good. Now they only have 1 human aboard our ship. We gotta stop the repair drone. My crew is coming back to life. You fixed the breach, thank you. Good, 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 and it worked. All right, we do have a breach in the piloting room, which we have to deal with. I guess Klutzkin and Declan can go do that. They are the pilot and engine personnel after all. Nellis is going to have a hard time on his next bit of combat, but that's okay. Everyone, get out of the room. Open all doors. We do have a lot of passive healing from the clone bay, but it's not enough to get Nellis back up to full health unless we jump twice. I think I should focus more on defense. So I am going to get the next bar of shields, even though, again, I've been saying this, I would like to get a... Oh my god, it's going to take a long time to get to the exit. I think we should beeline the exit, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just to get up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we can go up and around. It's a risk, but it's a risk I'm taking. Reject. Yeah, definitely reject his proposal. And I'm just going to vent him. I'm not even going to care. I'm going to board because they don't have a med bay. They don't have a clone bay. I just need to kill the crew. And let's just start that process right now. Yeah, you're going to have a bad time. He's going to walk into the engine room, and I'm going to send Banks in there to help out. We have enough shields that this is actually okay. Might as well get the backup battery online and get the O2 powered up. This is fine because we do have the... I'm going to need to actually get the clone bay online. This is fine. We do have a lot of shields. They do have a flak and a chain laser, but I think we can kill them. Clone bay took a shot. Let's get that repaired very quickly. Declan, you know what? Declan, go back to the engine room. Flat gun coming in. Let's get the engines powered up to max. 40% dodge chance is enough. And I'm going to board with just the Mantis and the Zoltan, I think. Not the ideal situation, but I need to kill the crew. Let's kill the crew. We can kill all of their crew with Zoltan plus Mantis. So let's do that. Rockman can get the clone bay repaired once he gets healed up. Don't need the flat gun. We're going to be killing the crew. Teleporter took another shot. That's fine. This frickin' combat drone. I took my crew out of the shield room, and now this drone is eating us up. But they will die in a second. Okay, they're dead. And we didn't get hit from the last blast of the flat gun, which is nice. I need more crew. I know I've been passing up crew on occasion, but I really do need more crew. Taking Banks out of the shield room caused me to take some damage there because of their combat drone, but there was not much I could do about that. I wanted to kill the enemy crew as quickly as possible, and that meant sending as many crew over as possible. I could have sent the pilot, but then we would have low dodge chance, so I wanted to send the shield personnel. Okay. There's a store. I am going to go to the Nebula and then the store. I could have gone straight to the... Or I could have gone around the Nebula and then to the Nebula, but I do need to go to the exit relatively quickly. They do have a flak gun. I do want it. Mind control I do want as well. It's going to make... They have a second scrap recovery arm? I think we're going to sell the advanced FTL navigation. We're going to buy probably mind control, then the flak gun. Can't afford it. What am I talking about? Can we buy mind control scrap recovery arm? Yes, if we sell 50 scrap. We can do that if we sell the charge laser. I think that's worthwhile. Being able to pick up mind control is going to make these combat encounters much more easy. And it's going to allow us to destroy clone bays and med bays much more easily because we can send in the enemy crew to attack the crew in the med bay and keep them busy, keep them killed. So yeah, let's buy, or let's sell the defense drone. I know I want missile defense, but there is no system here that would allow me to get missile defense. There is no drone control system or cloak. I think we're going to sell the defense drone. We're going to sell the charge laser. We're going to sell the ion stunner. It gives me enough scrap, right? No, we have enough scrap now. So scrap recovery arm and another mind control system. This is the final slot. Oh, it's the final slot because we have the artillery. Okay, okay. I think I am gonna buy it. This means we can never get missile defense, but I think we can just upgrade our dodge chance and let that be our missile defense. It's not the ideal situation, but it's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, the artillery flak, it takes one of the slots, but that's okay, that's okay. We can keep the ion stunner, we can keep the charge laser, 2 scrap recovery arms, they do stack. It's gonna allow us to get a lot of scrap. Hopefully that means we can upgrade our ship a whole bunch. We already have 3 bars of shields and a full loadout by Sector 4. That's pretty good, even though we did start with a lot of systems. We started with a teleporter and the flak artillery at the same time. All right, we're gonna board. We board into the weapons room. Let's get the backup battery going so that we can get the mind control going at the same time and mind control the pilot. I mean, we didn't have to mind control the pilot, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have mind controlled the pilot at all. Whatever, it's fine. Their ship is pretty weak. We have some pretty good dodge chance. The lasers are a bit rough, and they actually did destroy our teleporter, so that's kind of sucky. But their crew will die. Actually, yeah, their weapons were a little bit better than I thought. I thought this was a single shot laser. It's actually a double shot laser. That's my bad. But that's okay. That was a good test run. I think I should focus on using the mind control more appropriately. I think if I boarded them in the big room and then mind controlled them as they were in the big room, that would have been better, because then I could have had a 3-on-2 situation. Instead I had a 2-on-2, and then the mind controlled pilot just didn't do anything. So I think I can definitely do that better. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to the exit. I don't want to get stuck behind the rebel fleet if I can avoid it. I will approach the station and immediately board them in the weapons room, and hopefully we can take out their missile launcher before it fires. Nellis and Nathan are both slightly wounded, but again, the emergency respirators will keep them alive slightly longer. Come on, take it out. They're not going to take it out. Come on, dodge chance. Dodge chance is 40%. Nope. Hit us in the shield room. Shields are now offline. Ah, we did it. We took their missile offline. Now we do need to get the shields repaired kind of ASAP. Get those repaired so that we can dodge, or so that we can just absorb the laser shots. Get in the piloting room. Here it comes. Oh, he did it! They only shot once. Thank you, Rockman. Your sacrifice will not be in vain, because you're actually not even dead. That worked out wonderfully. Well, maybe not wonderfully, but it did work out for us. We're gonna send over the Mantis and Rockman yet again. I can depower the engine slightly. Take out their stupid burst laser. Hopefully the flat gun can do some damage. It missed a lot of shots. This is why I like the beam better, just because it's more reliable. Like, it actually lands shots. The flak has a chance to miss. You know, it has a chance to miss because of the enemy's dodge chance. It has a chance to miss because it might just not align over a tile. It might just miss entirely. I definitely like the beam better. Flak is nice, though. It'll take down enemy shields, but it's going to be really slow about it. Alright, Mantis, come back to life. Rockman. Just make it easier for the flat gun to kill the ship, please. They have no dodge chance. Ooh. And luckily every shot landed. We will manually hack the station, and we get a full map. That's not bad. There could be worse options there than just getting a full map for free. Not free, I mean, we had to fight for it, but... EM. That's scary. There's another store. Interesting. I guess this is a civilian-controlled sector. It's just under the rebels' control, you know. Ooh, pulsar. What do I upgrade if we're going to a pulsar? Nothing. I'll save my scrap and use it at the store. We're strong enough. We're okay. We have a med bay, so we are going to have to board and mind control probably, so let's do that right now. Get the backup battery going, put power into dodge chance and mind control. Mind control this dude. And it's basically a 3-on-3. Their crew is also not going to die? Maybe I can take out their med bay? No. This is actually extremely scary. I don't know how I can kill the ship. I actually don't. I don't know how I can kill the ship. They have a... Oh, the med bay's offline. So kill the crew, kill the crew. Oh, this is how we do it. We just have to, like, hope that their med bay goes offline, but I have no weapons. We're dead. Oh, that's so bullshit. That is so bullshit. Kill them. Take out their weapons. Do something. The shield room is ionized. It's not even worth it worrying about the shield room, honestly. Just kill the crew. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't matter, Mantis. It doesn't matter. Mind control him. Freaking pulsar every time. I hate the pulsars. I hate the pulsars. There's nothing you can do. Your shields go down, and if you don't have guns, you're effed. And there was no way around the beacon either. It's not like I could have backtracked through the Rebel fleet. It's not like I could have taken another path. It's just hope you survive the pulsar. That's kind of bullshit, but hey, at least I have a better idea of how to play this ship. The flak artillery is not very good. You do need some guns. I should have definitely gotten the charge laser upgraded at some point, but I don't think it would have even helped me on this encounter because our weapons got taken entirely offline. So that's it for the C-type Federation cruiser. I also completely forgot about needing to get this last achievement, Diplomatic Immunity, which we are not going to use the Fregatidae for. We're going to use probably the A-type, because it gives you a human, a rockman, an NG, and a mantis, and that is a very good combination. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that it ended at the end of a part 1 without even getting close to a Federation victory, but regardless, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for some more FTL content in the future, and I hope to see you here again for the next run.